Hey, brothers and sisters, Derek, Chad, back again. We wanted to give you another update. Hope everybody is prepared for a long weekend, however you choose to spend it. Happy Easter weekend. Enjoy the contractually negotiated Friday and Monday, however you choose to. So a few things that I have that I wanted to pass along. So right now, the vaccine, if you are 16 years of age or older, you are eligible to sign up for getting the COVID-19 vaccine. So you can go to ourshot.in.gov or you can call 211. And either one of those ways will get you connected to somebody who can help you schedule your vaccine shot. Again, it's not going to be mandated here at the plant, but it's going to be very highly recommended. We all want to get rid of these masks as soon as we possibly can. We've got to get to that level of herd immunity before we can do that. Speaking to that, there was a notice put out recently that said, despite Indiana changing their mask mandate to a mask advisory, this plant and all plants in Indiana are still going to have mask mandates. We are still going to go through the same protocols we have before. We're going to do temperature checks. If you're feeling symptoms, you need to report those. And we're all going to be wearing masks as we work throughout the facility. So that's not going to change. For retirees, a couple of things. So we were getting a lot of comments and questions about a packet for dependent verification from the retirees. Kind of looked a little bit sketchy, wanted to make sure that people knew that this is legit and it will affect those who retired before 2014. So if you've recently retired, you probably won't be getting one of those packets. But if you have retired from 2014 and sooner, help us get the message to those folks that that packet is legitimate and they do need to respond by, I believe, mid-May is the time frame. So make sure that they get that information, make sure that they aware that it's legit and that the retiree trust does need that information. Also, some of the retirees may have seen that they got a little bit of boost in their checking account recently. Those that retired last year, the profit sharing from last year, we were told goes into retiree accounts on the 19th and the 26th. There was two separate dates. So if you saw that, then that's what that was from. That was from the profit sharing from last year. We got a decision from the President's Office. The International Executive Board did go over our appeal for the triennial election from last year and decided that that one was denied. So we do not have to hold another election, and we will hopefully learn our lessons from anything that we need to do to improve. I know our election committee is staunchly dedicated to making sure that our elections are run fairly, and we'll continue to do so going forward and into the future. We had a very successful canned food drive for Bertha's Mission. We appreciate everybody and the giving spirit that we always have here at this plant. Bertha's Mission was incredibly happy with the amount of donations that we had. They are going to be doing a distribution this weekend, and if you are interested in helping with those distributions of that food, get with the Community Services Committee, or you can see Ashley Cinco. They're trying to meet up this Saturday between 1 and 3 to help with some distribution of the canned food that we collected. So if you're interested in that, reach out to the Community Services Committee or Ashley Cinco directly. Last thing I have is we are still kind of awaiting word on union meetings. So the letter that we got from President Gamble a few months back said that we are to highly recommended that we suspend union membership meetings until April the 15th. So we're kind of right now in a holding pattern waiting for some clarification and waiting for them to give us further word on whether or not we can resume those meetings, or whether or not that's going to get extended. We have not heard yet, but we are hearing that they are preparing a notice to come out in the next week or so. So hopefully we'll be able to get back to regular union meetings where people can come down and we can kind of share more information through that venue as well. So that's what I had. I'll pass it over to Chad.
Thank you, Derek. First thing, I just want to wish everyone a happy Easter. Friday, Monday is the holiday, so make sure that Thursday and Tuesday you are at work, so you qualify for the holidays, and also that those are blackout days. So be cautious of that. Don't be calling in on Tuesday and trying to use the VR, because that is a blackout day. The chip system, I know there's a lot of talk about that. That right now is at the highest level we can get that at, so we're waiting on resolution with that. Tom Wright, our new servicing rep, I've been meeting with him and having talks with him. We are getting third step set up. We're trying to get this grievous load resolved, so we look forward to getting that done and working with Tom. The chips throughout the industry continue to plague all manufacturers in the industry. So there's going to be probably scheduled changes throughout the whole corporation as far as assembly plants going down, coming back up. So we will probably see some variation in schedules here as well. We are getting close in negotiations. We're hoping to have something out soon. So hopefully we can get that wrapped up and get something out for everyone to look at. The turnstiles, we're slated to actually clock people in and out October 4th, Sunday night. That has been delayed now until the end of the month. There will be additional information put out prior to that going into effect. But we're hoping to have that done here before long. SPM, heard a lot of rumors. Management has not came to us and said anything about 45 days being down and 45 days being closed or anything like that. I don't know where that rumor has gotten started, but we have not gotten any information from upper management. Not saying that they're not telling us the truth or withholding it, but we have not been notified of any delay or anything with SPM. Schedules are remaining the same over there. That was the last that we talked to them on that. If you get vaccinated and on your second shot you experience symptoms, you will be excused up to 2 days. In order for you to be excused on those 2 days, you will need to bring in your vaccine record to get excused for those 2 days. That was also brought up in sub-council as well. The strike and defense fund is at $789 million now. Once it reaches $850 million, the half an hour will drop off. So it is getting close to that threshold, so that could possibly drop off to where you're only paying 2 hours union dues on that. With that being said, I want to continue to thank the shop committee, all the appointed people, everyone on the executive board, Derek. It's been a lot of commitment and hard work with all these individuals, and I want to thank them. I also want to thank the membership for all the support they've had. I know this has been a trying time over, from strike to COVID to emergency status to critical status, and then with SPM with some of the things that happened with it in the first of the year. But the bottom line is, when we stick together, we can win things, and that's what we have to do to continue. As long as we stick together, and that's what this is. When people stick together, that's how we win. And when we don't stick together, that's when we lose and start to fall apart. So with that, I wish everyone a happy Easter, and we will see you soon.
Solidarity.
Solidarity.